don't change yourself once you get to college. Like, if you're not a huge smoker, you don't have to smoke weed. If you're not a huge drinker, you don't have to drink. If you're not a huge person that goes out every Friday, every Saturday, goes to the club, you don't have to do that. I've learned in college that there is a type of person or a group of people for everyone. Whereas in high school, you know, there wasn't like a huge poetry club in high school, you know? Whereas if you're really into just like really low-key vibes and going to a poetry house and there's candles lit and stuff, there's people there for that. So if you're into whatever you're into, you're gonna find at least one other person that's into with you, and you don't have to change who you are just to fit a certain group of people. As far as partying and stuff, here a lot of people party, a lot of people drink, a lot of people smoke. It's college, it's what you're gonna expect. Yeah, so just know that that's gonna happen. But I would encourage you to go, at least if you're not even into going out, at least go out once or twice just to meet people, especially when you first get here. Just like go out and network and get to know people and talk to people. I mean, they have a lot of things on campus too that you can go to. There's football games, there's different, here at my school they have Set Friday every Friday, where it's like a big open space and they have a DJ and they have like different people selling clothes and people are dancing and all the sororities and fraternities are strolling and things are great. And there's just a lot of different things that are going to be happening on campus. Keep your eyes out and your ears open, because you gotta, you know about all the different events that are happening on campus, especially as a freshman. Try and go to those events. Don't try and be cool like, oh, I'm above this, like you're a freshman. Do that. Like people are gonna look at you sideways. You're a freshman, like, you know. At the beginning, everyone's nice as a freshman because they're just trying to get to know people and you guys don't know each other. So at the beginning, everyone's going to be super nice. It's going to take a minute for you to really get to see their true colors and who they really are as a person. Dorms. That's a big issue for a lot of freshmen that they don't know about. There's traditional dorms where you're with a girl and you and that girl are in the same room and you're sharing a room, and you have a hallway of girls. You have an RA, which is the room assistant or something like that. I don't know what that stands for, but that's like usually an upperclassman, and they're kind of like, if you have any issues, go to them. They're kind of like an upperclassman, like a bigger sister to everyone. And then like the hallway, for me, everyone was cool with each other. You know, knock on the door, I need a headband, I need a band-aid, I need a razor, I need a phone charger. Get to know your hallmates, because those are the people that normally are your first friends in college, and also you're going to need things. Because at the beginning, I wasn't really cool with a lot of my hallmates, and there was a time I think I needed a charger or something, and nobody seemed to have one. But I felt like if I was like really close to them, they would have been like, yeah, I got you, girl. And you know, it's easier if y'all all go out, y'all live right next to each other, like y'all can look out for each other, come home together, things like that. Get cool with them. It's going to be communal, meaning you're going to be sharing space with people. You're going to need cleaning supplies for your bathrooms, because the bathrooms are going to be disgusting. They're not going to be your bathroom at home. Use shower shoes. Do not take a shower. Oh my god, do not take a shower with no shower shoes on. So yeah, be wary of the fact that you are sharing a space with other people, because other people have to deal with your mess. It's not just you and your sister in the bathroom. It's complete strangers. Also, if you don't flush, or if you do leave things in there, you're going to get a fine. People fine you here $25, $50 for not flushing the toilet. Like, there's no reason for you to be disgusting, because you're either gonna get a fine or you're gonna have to deal with someone else's whatever. Like, just be clean behind yourself. Remember your home training, because a lot of people don't have home training. Also, you're gonna have dorm meetings every so often. Here we don't have a lot of dorm meetings, but in my old dorm we did. And basically they just kind of break down the rules or whatever. You can talk about the issues that you go through, or the issues that they confront with the people. I will advise you to speak up if there's something that you just are not comfortable with. If you notice that there's, you know, you don't want to get fined for this stuff, so you kind of want to be like, listen, like, I don't want to get fined for this. Can you please flush the toilet? Or can you please clean up behind yourself? Things like that. Yeah, speak up during dorm meetings. Roommates. My roommate happened to be in the same major as me, the same field of study, so that was cool because we could like study together, or if I had a question about something or she had a question, we can do that. So that was cool. You don't really have to get along. I was fortunate to have a roommate that I could get along with. A lot of people don't. I've heard stories about my friend. Her roommate stole her clothes, her underwear. Yeah, that's just something you really gotta trust somebody with, because you can't put locks on your drawers. Where you put your clothes, like, there's nothing you can do about that. So definitely try and just, if you see that, definitely talk to your RA or your resident director, because that's unsatisfactory. Try to set up boundaries for each other. Like, if you hate sleeping with the TV on, let her know, and you know, you guys can work something out. Things like that. Just be upfront. Don't be afraid. Don't try and always have to conform to her. Respect each other's space. My side of the room and her side of the room, they didn't clash. Try not to have your stuff on her side, or try not to have so much things that it crowds the room, because she has to share the space with you. Having people over, that's another thing. Setting up boundaries. It's pretty, I mean, it's common sense. Like, if you have people over and she's studying, don't have people over. Go to their dorm or whatever. Like, set boundaries to say, I study around this time, so if you could just be quiet during this time or whatever. It's respecting each other. But also, I wouldn't just study all the time in your dorm, because then your roommate has to deal with that. So I mean, go to the library and study. Or our dorm had a basement. In the basement had like an open space with tables and stuff, and you can go down there and study. Don't always study in the room, because your roommate has to deal with that as well. Plus, the library is just a way better place to study, in my opinion. It's just so nice in there. You can sit down. I have to sit down at a desk and study. I just really can't study on my bed or at my desk. They give you a desk, but you know. Also, my dorm room vlog I'm going to put up maybe next after this, so stay tuned for that. The last thing I could talk about is guys. There can honestly be a whole nother video for this, but I'm just going to try and break it down as quick as I can. For me, I came into college not really having a real relationship, not really having a real boyfriend, things like that. So once I came to college, I was looking for that. I was looking to settle down with someone. I was looking to be with someone, because in high school, you know, you can't. Well, you can, but you know, guys come into college with the mindset like it's easier to get sex, which it is. Think about it. Your parents aren't there to bust you. No one's telling you not to have sex. There's condoms everywhere. Like, it's easier to have sex. It's easier to tell a girl whatever she wants to hear, to get you over to her dorm, to her apartment or whatever. You know, maybe order a pizza, chill. That's not, it doesn't really mean chill. It doesn't. So definitely, I mean, I know a lot of people that are in happy relationships at my age. Their freshman year, they were in a relationship, and it's rare that you're gonna find someone, that a guy in college who wants to be with someone and be committed to just one badge, then one girl. But it's rare. Yeah, I'm just saying, don't expect a lot out of these guys. It's cool to get to know a guy, it's cool to mess around with a guy, whatever, it's your prerogative. But just don't expect for him to, and I'm not trying to be bitter, I'm really trying hard not to be bitter, because I just left a situation not too long ago, a couple days ago. But just don't expect for him to be a super gentleman and you're the only girl that he's talking to, just really keep your mind open and don't put 100% trust in those guys. Trust your intuition, and if you're cool with sharing, that's fine. If you're not, get out of the situation. I promise you, there is a million boys on this campus. So he's just one guy. There's a million boys on this campus that may treat you better or whatever. Also, as a freshman, do not get honored because a senior or someone upperclassman is talking to you. They probably, I'm not going to speak for all guys because I don't know, and I don't know all situations. They probably think you're easier. And you know, it's cool because they have a car, they have an apartment. You can go over to their apartment and get off campus. You can get a ride to Taco Bell where normally you would have to take the bus, or they're cool with taking you to the mall because they have a car. That's fine and dandy, but be careful. That's the main thing I can tell you, is just to be careful, and don't be pressured into doing something that you don't want to do. So if you're not trying to have sex that night, let it be known. Do not be ashamed or afraid to say, I don't want to have sex tonight, or I'm not really trying to go that route tonight, or whatever, and make it known. Because you can act like, and I've been through situations like this, you can completely act turned off. You can be like, no, I'm really not, no, the whole time, and they won't get the message. You have to literally look them in their eyes and be verbatim and be like, I don't want to have sex with you tonight. I'm not on that tip, please. Because guys, you can literally do all of the things that might have worked in high school, where you can keep your legs closed and, you know, inch away from them. None of that works. Just let them know. Shut it down. It's not happening. Just like that. Boom. Shut it down. It's not happening. But if you are on that tip that night, make sure you have condoms. You're not a hoe or a whore if you have condoms, because that's literally you just being a smart person. Like, why would you want to catch a disease? Why would you want to get pregnant? And guys will pull that card that they don't have any condoms, where there are literally condoms all over this campus. You can get condoms for free at the health center. They literally just have like a big basket, and you can just grab, you know, what you need. They have all flavors, all sizes. They will hook you up at the place. So definitely use condoms. Birth control methods. I really wasn't introduced to birth control until I got to college. You can always go that route as well. Just keep yourself safe and clean, and just know that you're not here to party or have sex. You're here to get your education and better your life and learn things that go into your craft and what you want to do as a career. You're not here to have sex, please a boy, look cute. You are here to get an education, and that's what I have to remind myself every day. Like, guys will hit you up one night when you have a paper due and be like, hey, I'm trying to chill. There are going to be plenty other nights like this. You need to finish your paper. There are going to be plenty other guys like that. You need to finish your paper. That's what I need to keep in mind still. So that's all I can think of of college. If you have any other more personal or more specific questions, this is a long video. I might have to put this in too, but I tried to go as quick as I could. But if you have questions, I deleted my Twitter for personal reasons. It was very distracting, so I don't know if I could open a new Twitter just for you guys, for people that want to do that, to want to communicate with me. That is fine. If you want me to open a new Twitter, that's fine. I do have a Tumblr that you can ask me questions on. It is eshetwotimes.tumblr.com. You can go on that Tumblr. I don't know if you want to DM me on Instagram. I think that's a little too much. But Tumblr, you could definitely ask me more questions about college. Or email me. It's whatever. I have all of my information down below. So if you have any questions about anything that has to do with college, let me be big sis and help you out. Even if you're currently in college. Because, I mean, I might have gone through something that you haven't gone through yet. I might have a question too. Shit. I'm still learning. So yeah, that was my quick college overview, as much as I could think of. I hope this helped you guys kind of clarify what college is. So